Ahoy, curious minds. Today, we embark on a thrilling voyage through the turbulent tides of maritime history, a time woven with tales of striking opportunism, ingenious strategy, and breathtaking adventure. So, unfurl the sails and let's navigate through the tempestuous waters of piracy and plunder. Picture this. It's the golden age of piracy, spanning from the late 1600s to early 1700s. The open seas resisted the rule of law, favoring the quick-witted and daring individuals who dared to defy the established order. Pirates weren't merely seafaring bandits. They were complex characters cast out by society. Desperation, desire for freedom, or simple opportunism led them to a life of maritime mayhem. One of the most notorious figures in piracy lore is Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard. His appearance alone, with cascading dark hair and a fearsome reputation, was enough to strike terror into the hearts of sailors. Beyond the intimidation factor, Blackbeard was a master tactician who employed psychological warfare to gain control of ships, sometimes without firing a single shot. To fully grasp the story of piracy, one must understand its code, an unwritten set of rules known as the Pirate Code. This was a democratic system, surprisingly civilized, that provided a framework for equal distribution of plunder and a semblance of order among the crew. Many pirate vessels functioned as small democracies, a stark contrast to the strict hierarchies adhered to by the naval vessels of the time. But why piracy? And why the Caribbean? The Caribbean Sea's strategic position was an attractive stage for piracy. It was a crossroads of lucrative trade routes, with merchant ships laden with riches making their way from the New World to the Old World. The legendary Spanish treasure galleons, carrying gold, silver, and precious gems, were prime targets. With scant naval resources available to protect these vessels, the pirate fleets thrived. Equally fascinating is the infrastructure that supported pirates. Port towns such as Nassau in the Bahamas served as thriving pirate havens, providing a refuge from the law, a market for stolen goods, and a place to recruit new members. These towns operated with a peculiar sense of law. They were chaotic, yet organized, harsh, yet vibrant. As exhilarating as the life seemed, the reality was far from a romantic pursuit. Pirates faced the constant threat of capture, diseases, and the wrath of naval forces determined to stamp out their existence. The 1718 strong governmental crackdown marked the decline of piracy's golden era. Notorious figures were executed, and pardons were offered to those who surrendered. The history of piracy is a multifaceted tapestry of ambition and adventure, interwoven with elements of rebellion and brutality. Although their dominance has faded into the annals of history, these swashbucklers of the sea continue to capture the imagination, embodying the eternal allure of freedom on the open waves. So, as we drop anchor on this tale of maritime mayhem, remember, the legacy of pirates lives on, guiding tales of high seas daring that continue to enrapture us, generation after generation.